we've always been each other's greatest nemesis.
Nemesis. What's the plural on that?
Nemesis.
Chemicals. Chemicals that make you pee a lot. That's what's in coffee and soda pop. Pop is kind of a slant rhyme for a lot. What's up, everybody? We are the youth of the nation. I'm excited to play some disco. Excited to goof around. The latency goblins are back? No, fuck no. I refuse. I don't understand. I hate that. I don't want it. I'm not spending half an hour fixing things. Just fucking doing it. I just drop that. Like there. What happens? What do we think? What are we like? What do we feel like? What do we look like? Guess I'll find out and look at my stream. On my phone. See if I agree or disagree with these latency goblins. Ooh. Well, yeah, that seems not good. God damn it. Yeah, this is quite a ways behind. God damn it! I can't win on this. I am salt. And you know what? That's fine. I have done so many things I do not know how to fix. I've done a lot of things I don't know how to fix. This is true. Posted a new game day meme beyond that. Yeah, that's fair. Let's also check this thing. I haven't checked it. I'm just gonna Google at the start of every stream. It's gonna be me just Googling troubleshooting for a while, you know? Low latency, love that for me. I was mentioning it because I'm sitting on like all the internet here, so it ain't me. Hey, that's fair. I'm annoyed. And I don't know what it is at this point. I guess let's do a speed test.
Hello there.
Oh my, hello there. Do you come here often? I every now and then. Every now and then. What's going on, Kaz? How are you, buddy?
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, my rotten soldier, he's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
I do not understand why all my latency is the worst. I was actively noticing this problem earlier this morning too. You are paying enough to know where I come, cats. Ooh. I would like to not be having this problem like tomorrow, you know? Was that an invite? Yeah, okay, that's not the best. Doesn't seem to be broken on that end. Just enjoying some easy days doing examinations and such. Good. Being a censor is easy? Well, I like hearing that. I didn't know that that's a thing that you did. Our rates have commas. I mean, depending on where you are in the world, people use commas instead of periods. So that's not saying a whole lot, Claire. Okay, what if I just do this? Does that help or hurt? Does it change nothing, apparently? I burned my last pocket money on the new Warcry box. Oh, it is a cool box, though. There's good stuff in that. Oh, and then it's back to red. I don't understand. I don't understand. It was good for a split second. And then it stopped being good. We're gonna play Disco Elysium eventually, y'all, I promise. Oh, except now it's good on my phone. It's back down to like 20 seconds on my phone, so what the fuck?
My darling, am I pleased to see you?
What's up, Junebug? Okay, maybe that's not quite 20 seconds, but we're gonna count. I don't know, but I'm annoyed. Let me tell you. I mean, if it's a cable thing, it's cable to the house. Because my my computer is not currently hardwired into our router, so that would honestly help things a lot if I did that. But I don't have a I don't have an Ethernet cable quite long enough, so it presents a slight issue. I have students that need examinations, so I need to do sensor work if I want say in what type of sensor my students get. Huh. Yeah, commas mean nothing for a Dane. Called it. Called it. I know this is really riveting content. Me seeing how long it takes for something to come up after I say it. But I mean, so the longest Ethernet cable I have is 30 feet. And that's not long enough. Yeah, okay, fine. Be right, everyone. Fuck off. Well, so that was part of the reason my last computer was awful.
Shut up and take my money.
Salamander.
What in the fuck just happened? Wait, is that comma, 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 chameleon? Yes, okay. Alright, I'm putting it on my fucking to-do list. Get an absurdly long Ethernet cable. No, the router cannot move. How does internet work? The router can't move because the cord... So if we buy longer cords for everything, yes, we can move the router. But there is no point in fucking moving the router when I can just have an Ethernet cable that hooks from router to computer. The only reason that I haven't done that before is that I straight up did not have an Ethernet port on the laptop that I was streaming with, and therefore did not even consider the possibility of wiring an Ethernet cable to the meat machine. And I think the longest one I have is like 30 feet. Oh my god. I'm finding this fucking Ethernet cable and seeing if it's long enough. I'm salty about this. I'm not even muting anything, so you can hear me cussing from half a room over. Okay, this is actually long enough. I'm gonna keep my pants. It might be actually long enough. It definitely needs to be longer because right now it's like stretching like a tripwire across the room. Happily ignorant when I can have Bennett do it for me. I think the mother of my kids want me to spend that much on there. Yo, what's up, Halion? Also, yeah, fuck turths. Be more goth. Turths? Turths. Alright, we're gonna use this screen right here. I'm gonna disappear under my desk for a little while, so enjoy, Hector. I'll be right back. I have to remember where the Ethernet port on my computer is. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, where is it? Is it convenient or inconvenient? Oh, we're going fully inconvenient. Ouch. Ouch. Take a picture of the back of my computer instead of trying to fucking turn this thing around. Hey, have y'all ever wondered how I made it this far in life? Because I do on a daily basis. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but... Okay. So, Ethernet port is where? Right next to the HDMI. Fuck. Alright. It is exactly where I thought I was putting it. Oh! Hey, I found the wall. Isn't that cool? hurt. It hurt a lot. Oh. Okay. Can you see my feet? Okay, do you want to allow your PC to be discoverable? Sure. Am I on the wired connection? Oh man, I missed so much while I was down there. What's happening? Where's my network? Network. Oh, I know. Having ice cream and watching Zoomer successors to TV? Hell yeah. Should your conditions change, that quote is locked in. It's gonna be disastrous when Squatch visits. Well, no, it's actually just taller than Squatch is. I also specifically got down there so that I wouldn't provide free booty pic. Free foot pics, that's fine. That's a lot of negotiable American currency. Am I on Ethernet right now? Yes. No? Yes? You're just a head and a right shoulder, now your whole upper body. Stream seems to be doing the thing. I don't know, what does stream doing the thing mean? That's just vague enough that I don't know if it's good or bad. Loyal. Loyal. Yeah, the update did change some things, and it's been making my life hell. I'm fucking salty about it. Seems to be working. Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
It's always time for plunts.
Why does OBS take design cues from fucking printers? Down here, salt is a way of life. Oh, both good. Both good. Okay. Plunced? We're plunsting. Omelette de plunst. Stream eating his RAM? I haven't had a problem with Stream eating my RAM. I stopped updating OBS. Omelette du planstage. We can also have awkward Spider-Man giving a Plunst story. That was fine. Hold on. Let me just view my own stream. Oh shit, it's happening almost real time. So, I don't know. If anybody's still having problems, just refresh. Refresh, baby, refresh. Yeah, alright, cool. And now that I've disappointed my sibling, we're good. I've done everything I can do today. We're gonna play games. Almost a new experience. Ugh. Okay. Oh, why are you that angle? Just need our sweet 6K bitrate. Well, apparently my bitrate is over 6K right now, according to OBS. Oof. Learned how to play Age of Sigmar last Saturday and somehow you won? Hell yeah. Oh, excuse me. That's fucking tight. That's fucking tight. As for the OnlyFans, the tummy shot. I mean, I give away tummy shots for free. Tummy and feet all the time. Anything else? No. The only thing I use OBS for is my virtual camera for D&D, which I've touched up Solaria's VTube, also re-added damage mode. Hell yeah. Thank you, Kaz. I appreciate you hanging out while I did my try to fix my problems. And maybe. Played with the minis for my Warrior starter set. I was Stormcast and the Storm employee was Cruel Boys. Hell yeah. From what I understand, that's actually a pretty balanced set to learn on. Yeah. Glad you did you enjoyed? You had the fun? You had the fun? Okay, we go to what's this thing called? We're gaming. We're playing Disco Elysium. Claire, you know why I'm making this face.
Hello there.
Oh. Tarzan, what up? Okay, now I'm just getting random things happening. What did I fucking do last time? I know that no, I don't have the slightest idea what I'm doing. Let's make that music stop. Oh, this font is so much easier to read. Have you tried Atkinson Hyper Eligible? If so, how do you think it compares to Open Dyslexic? This is an in-game font thing. This is not me. I have not tried Atkinson Hyperlegible, but I like Open Dyslexic for sure. But this is an accessibility thing within the game that I did not set. And if I had thought that maybe I could set everything to this, which I'm now realizing I probably can, maybe I will. Karaoke. Oh, I did sing very, very karaoke. Varioke, in fact. Streamlabs is not the same as OBS, technically. So I'm using OBS Studio, to be fair. OBS is just broadcasting. Oh, got you, though. This is helpful. Bitrate. Cool. Well, I'm going to bookmark this fucker. And come back to it when I'm not streaming. Okay, all right. I guess I have a journal here specifically to tell me what's going on. I need to get the ice cream maker. And I need to try to solve crime. Okay. I found the derelict socialist gym. Yeah. Trying to think of a build for your upcoming D&D campaign. Are you, Tarzan, are you... Why is that there? Could the post hide treasure? What? Oh, it's got alcohol in it? I'll take it, but what the fuck? Wait, multiple posts have just stuff in them? What the fuck is this? Did I miss out on gods know how much treasure because I had a low perception score? The answer is yes. Someone made a psionic homebrew class? Ooh. I don't think the item gain screen likes Open Dyslexic. Man, I'm going to have to run around everywhere now that I can actually look at things. I don't remember what I was asking. I was asking someone something. So keep that in your heart. Would you? Oh, so it's like throw fucking what's it called? A crown of candy. Tarzan, are you secretly are you secretly a member of uh Dimension 20? Three Sour Patch Kids in a trench coat. Yeah, there's just stuff all over the place.
Hello there.
I'm so this is awesome. Oh, what is that? A primer for small kids. I bet I could learn from this
He's my
book.
best friend. He's my pal.
What's going on,
He's my
Ratsky?
homeboy, my rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
Where was this? Flip through the pages. What elementary school books in your con world are like? Gummy Barbarian is tight. Ooh, complex morphology and writing language system. H. Nod stoically. H is for homeboy. That should be enabled. Hold on. Oh, where is that command? In StreamerBot. Where is that command in StreamerBot? Why can I not? Where the fuck is this ad? Not ad. Ad? Ad is command. I don't know what the hold on. I don't know. It should be right the fuck there. Quotes. Two actions. Quote add, quote get. Where is that command? Not there, apparently? Okay, I guess I have to make that happen. Because I don't currently have that set up. That's weird. I thought I had that set up. Just kidding, Tarzan and Alien. Just Alien, not hard Tarzan. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore, guys.
Hello there.
Oh yeah, but reminding me in the Discord is the most helpful way to actually get me to do stuff. To be fair, I know the alphabet now. Okay, you don't have to be condescending. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do so many new things now that I know that there's things in the world. Oh, I'm supposed to wear the horrific. I think I saw online by accident that like wearing the horrific necktie when you talk to the drunks gets you some fucking life experiences. So we're doing that. Ooh, I got more booze. Here's a potent pilsner. Neapala Dragon. Yes. The game's really quiet. That's because I didn't set it up properly. Oopsies. No, I just forgot. It doesn't matter. I don't need to explain it. But it's working now.
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude Het is walking home from a late shift at the harbor. It's almost midnight. She stops for a cigarette near the canal.
Squatch just walked into the office and let rip with the stinkiest fart.
The streets are warmed by a southerly breeze. The lights of a passing motor carriage bloom and fade in the distance.
I mean, that's
In the harbor's
classic
dark,
dog
Her
behavior.
cigarette is a beacon, dancing alone. The image comes to you effortlessly, as though you'd walked the same streets yourself 1,000 times.
Our heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides. What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around, and what does she see?
A horse?
Well, yes, but it's the man on the horse that's of interest here.
Right.
A man with no head on his shoulders, wearing a found tracksuit, searching for the legendary found cap that went missing when he lost his head.
I thought the headless Found Rider rode a bull.
I thought that he rode a headless pig.
Well, there are many versions of this story. The most
The clattering
popular
of
has the
boobs.
headless found man riding on the back of another headless man.
That's the sound that my boobs make when they clap.
Yes. According to legend, young Gertrude Het had to endure years of psychotherapy before she was able to look at a horse or tracksuit again.
Oh, one thing at a time, y'all. We're learning. We're getting there.
Gertrude Het may have been the first to witness the headless found rider, but she wasn't the last. Oh no.
Tell him about the two feminists by the locks.
Fuck, Rosemary, they were dating. No one said they were feminists.
What?
This stuff.
This wouldn't be the De Ponte Delgado case, would it?
What?
I've read the case file. But please, go on.
Right. Early autumn of 46. Ula DuPont and Eva Delgado are fishing near the waterlock long after the sun has set.
Clattering of boobs reminds me of the D&D Key and Peele sketch. Yes!
The wind...
I guess I'm the DM.
A sky already dark now blackens. Water starts falling from above. The first cold rain of the season.
Two women stand on a small outcropping of rocks. One of them is wearing a purple raincoat. Thin lines reach out from the rods into the sea. Small droplets start appearing on the surface with increasing frequency.
The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva gathers the rods whilst Ula turns around to reach for the tackle box.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
When she sees something, her shriek is so violent that the residents of the nearby apartment building believe lightning has struck. But there is no lightning. Only a heavy downpour and the silhouette.
I'm starting
of
to
the
understand your
headless
pain.
Found rider looming on the horizon.
The dog fart pain?
Ula makes a
Hashtag
run for
dog
shore,
fart pain.
But Eva slips on a wet rock and disappears into the cold, cold canal
Oh,
with
oops.
nary a sound. Her body is never recovered.
What happened to Ula?
Word on the street is that she, you know.
Oh. Content warning. Oops, I didn't even... Yeah, no, I did list that. Okay.
Gave herself facial deconstruction surgery. Real grisly stuff.
That part, at least more or less, corresponds to the case file.
See? Told you.
Dog Fart Pain is a Muppet Angst band. Idiot Doom Spiral was my crust punk band back in '97.
Anyway, that's the
That makes
story
sense.
of the headless foul rider. Pretty crazy, huh?
Who was he before he died?
Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend.
Okay.
Some say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover.
O headless brother, where art thou?
Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase, ended up in somebody's backyard.
Oh my God, the
and got
clothesline
decapitated
decapitation?
by an exceptionally taut clothesline.
Even decapitation couldn't stop his commitment to the sport. Are you that committed?
No.
Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree, and the fall was so violent that his head came clean off. Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under him, and his beheaded corpse mounted it, where it remains to this day. But then, no one really knows.
For some
I'd buy
reason,
that.
this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
Isn't it? All the pieces fit together perfectly. Anyway, to each his own. You want to hear any other stories?
I got a crazier
Yeah?
story.
Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
Oh, fucking the Gnome of Jeroma.
Acid Gnomes? Sounds like a stupid, low-concept band name.
Hard to argue with that, I suppose.
That's the reality situation for you. You think you got a handle on it, then blam! It throws some wild
Reality
shit at you.
situation. Reality situation. There's so many good band names in just this conversation.
That's why it's critical to stay well hydrated. No one knows.
He won't, though, because it's just a stupid legend.
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
I actually do have one. Do you have anything to fortify?
I don't have anything on me right now. I'll find you later.
Uncle.
There's
Okay. Rosemary, do you have
Then
anything
returns.
exciting
you
to
know
say?
The dance, smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss.
Okay.
And there's
I don't want.
spirits and speed too.
I don't want. All right, let's go do cop stuff in my very official cop outfit. Oh, I think I need to talk to Everard and call the library. I don't remember if I called the library yet. I guess I can find out. Dead body on the boardwalk. Nope, I did not call the library yet. Let's go. Nothing can stop me from calling the library. I'm call library stop.
inside. You see a set of steering leads.
I know, it's the
a
same
radio
thing
microphone,
that there's always
and
there.
a
Just let me
toolbox
pull up
and
the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I want the library.
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist.
Les Migeons.
This is how people get when the police call.
Billy Majon, you said.
That's a good sound.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20.
Oh,
It's in
that's
Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it said.
That's where the
somewhere that I
small
can interact
bank
with.
lives, isn't it?
Oh, the game's still quiet?
It says says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Better but just quiet.
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Black Tark, Big Peen, Billy Magine. Oh. Are you black tucked, black t-shirt, Billy Magine?
Maurice, what? A woman yells.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87.
Good. You have a name now.
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her.
And then goes for a little drink later.
Gotcha. Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
Marie, describe the husband.
She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw
Billy
him.
Magine is not my lover. She's just the wife of some dead guy on a dock. She's gonna be sad when I call her.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Alright, thank
Happy
you.
we could help.
Anything else you need from me? Just a second.
Let's talk to Sylvie. I don't know.
Sylvie Malaika on the... Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not asking her out. That's weird and fucked up. Goodbye.
In the cabin, you see a set. Anti-object task force. Behold, the anti-object task force has assembled. God's avenging angel, arrayed against the lower emanations of the darkened one. Shoe racks, tape recorders, motor carriages, and doors. So many doors. You're not just pounding it all to pieces. You're reforging the universe, from the anvil of the heavens to the worms below. Indulge in it. Be bold. Have an impact on the shape of creation. Out of the furnace of your rage, a new reality. Also, you should trash your room again.
Anti-Object Task Force sounds like an SCP squad. Anti-Object Task Force is basically the plot of Control. Okay. Go to the apartment. He lives in the apartment buildings in North Martinez, apartment 20. Oh, that's a thing. I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Wait, what's this? Man from Heimdall in the wildfire. Let's interact with that. There's something down there. Well, let's get in it. How do I... Do I have to mail this thing forever? Did I do that?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito.
Yes, for sending mail.
You drop the wipe. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there. For good.
Let's go back to Everard. This better be worth it after what we did.
Good mail delivery box. Just smash it with a tape player, sure.
The box seems happy. Cop of the apocalypse.
God, the art's so good.
It's not fire. It's not ash. There will most certainly be a sea of corpses leading up to the event. But it won't be war or pestilence that causes it. Oh no.
Apocalypse.
Belong to a genre of cataclysm no man has dared to suspect would ever come to pass. You can only sense the shape of it, like a cavity, a pit opening up in your stomach, a throat into which the world will vanish. The streets, the grass, the stars, all will be rolled back. By whom? By what? And how? You don't know. All you know is You're not joking around.
Okay. That's sure something. Oh, wow. I have not increased my levels in these at all, huh? We'll do it. All right. Oh, let me interact with the air vent then, motherfucker. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna go... Thing.
There. Do you smell that?
Oh, what?
Can you not detect that inimitable whiff of dissatisfaction and restlessness, that sense that the world is in need of dramatic, even violent reordering?
Are you saying there's a communist nearby?
Without a doubt. Your political
Oh, of course Cindy's a fucking communist.
Doesn't deceive you. The smell is coming from that balcony over there. Certainement. A precocious communist youth. A symbol of a kinder, more hopeful future. Now's your chance to establish contact.
Upside to grinding perception, so many new interactables. Downside to grinding perception, so many new interactables.
To establish contact with the future. What a beautiful, terrible thought.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah, let's go. I gotta go into that apartment. Hey, do you know where apartment 20 is?
Give me a moment. It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor.
Upstairs is one of the doors on the balcony.
You're...
Thank you. Cindy.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Pissler and Fuck the World send their best.
I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
They hold you in high esteem.
There'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Can I be a skull?
Fat chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
How's that?
She throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
What is it with these skulls and cooperation? They have to be the nicest violent street gang in Rivershore West.
Hey, sister, let's talk politics for a second.
And what do you know about politics?
My nose told me you're a communist. We should team up, join forces. I'm looking for comrades to help me fire up the Great Mazovian Sausage Grinder. That's the one.
The girl erupts in a cackle that seems like it should belong to a much older woman.
Oh, that's very nice. The little piggy wants to make sausages. Out of what? His little piggy friends?
Don't worry, Kim. I would never make you into a sausage. That's what we need to talk about. I don't know who I'm supposed to be making sausages out of. I'm going to make links out of the entire 41st. No, out of the bourgeoisie. I'm going to talk to Kim.
It was not a concern of mine.
Thank you, Kim.
Sure. I know someone who'd love to talk that ideological stuff. You're looking for Steban.
Steban?
A right communist who runs a mega cool and very secret meeting. I might know.
The lieutenant let slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn was utterly predictable.
Tell me what you want me to do.
A grin extends across her face, a laughing skull. Death hilarious. This is gonna be bad.
This is definitely a real person.
Oink for me, piggy. Just once.
With gusto.
Wow, that was easier than I expected.
A cool, damp feeling ripples through you. You realize you needn't have rolled over quite so easily. The lieutenant, needless to say, is not impressed.
Sounds like you're really serious about meeting Staban. It's touching, sort of. Staban's group meets only at night. In an old room in these apartments. He
Ooh.
just out around sometime after 10 p.m. And you might just find them.
I feel like there's a catch.
Oh, smart pig. Because there is. See, Staban's a bit on the parallel.
Staban would tell me I'm a bad
side.
comrade for
He's
not
got
reading
all these
theory.
mega secret passphrases to keep out infiltrators and the like. You can't join the meeting without one.
You're not going to tell me, are you?
Why would I? That would. Now, let's see if you're half as dedicated a communist as you say you are. That's enough. Off with you then.
Yeah, I can't interact with that. That's probably where the fucking secret meeting happens. I keep fucking doing this. Thinking this is the way to get back down. I wonder if that's Cindy's money I keep stealing. I feel bad about that. Cindy does not deserve this. What's that? "16 days of coldest heat."
In your hands, you hold 16 days.
Cindy kind of what, Claire?
By Yekaterina.
She's she's a scary woman. Does that mean we both feel the same way about her?
Above which span a black and white rainbow. Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead. It would do that in Grad.
How long is this book?
You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long. Real art is dense and difficult. If it didn't feel like you had
She'd have to do more than tell me to oink to make me
through
oink.
it, you weren't really reading. The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author. She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you. In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
But not that much more.
It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure? Fuck it. Do it. It can't be worse than what you've already felt.
Read
They
damage.
go through
Oh no, damaged morale.
good love affair.
And damaged health?
In the end, they betray each other and succumb to the absurdity of Gradian life. The man becomes a lens grinder. He toils through the daily drudgery at the Lenka Polyfabricate. She spends the next several decades standing the memory of their short time.
Why can't I put this book away?
Good stuff. I fucking loved this.
Okay. Well, there you go. Get yourself organized. Sniff out some comrades, find the secret passphrase. Did I look at the window? Oh.
A plaster cast, honestly, He does kind of look like you after all.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov? Sure you are.
Just humor
Well,
me.
you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns. But it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
Yeah, I have a problem. A problem with alcohol.
You do, but that's not the point. The point is, he doesn't look like you.
Just romanticized.
Very well. Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
I can't tell. I can't see my face.
All right, but here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't.
Plunced? Okay, we got a plunced. Let's... Plunced? Oh. Started playing the new Sunless Seas dating game. I did not know that was a thing that existed.
Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov then. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov anyway?
Because I'm a communard.
All right, Kras. You fought in the revolution and everything, if you say so. The White Star, the foot...
The Mark of the Rose. Oh! I didn't know that was... Come on, brain. Get there. I didn't know that was related to Sunless Seas. That's tight.
A weathered brown door. Something smells good.
Just after London Falls. Got it. I don't know anything about Sunless Seas or Sunless Skies, but I know that they're just up my alley enough that it's wild that I haven't interacted with them yet.
The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. This is the door. You already...
Don't knock! Just leave! You don't need this! You don't need to sad it up!
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
The police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Sounds like Yardley Smith, the person who does Bart's voice.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. The door is open.
Oh, I didn't want to come in, but okay. Empty pack of cigarettes. Same brand of cigarettes. Oh, yikes. Okay. Package of humanitarian aid macaroni. Children? They got kids and shit? How did I get a skill point? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cultist Simulator and Book of Hours are linked? I didn't know that either. There's these things that do stuff that I don't know about. Cultist Simulator's great. There it is. Humpty Dom Center. I just want to learn things. 4 hours and 45 minutes, 42 minutes, 5 hours. Let's just do it. Yes. Let's learn Wompty Dumpty Dum. And let's learn Suicide of Krasmazov. Tight. Okay. Let us continue.
it's you from the book stand.
Yep, I got bad
I don't
news.
think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thank you. All right.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again?
A little bit.
No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
It's like ripping off a bandage. The least painful way is to do it straight away, without stalling.
Okay.
Just keep your focus.
God, do I just say he's dead like that? I'm very sorry to say. Your husband was found dead.
What did you say?
A great and terrible spike.
Oh.
Various forms of attractions. I love that. But your husband died in a very funny way.
Oh. But he was just...
But he was just here.
We understand this comes as a huge shock.
What happened to him?
Fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
Alcohol may have played a role.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever. She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from pockets.
I'm not ready to cry again. Oof.
No. I just need to tell my girls.
It burns like acid.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
Causing trauma, your specialty. I'm a cop. That's what cops do.
No. A day.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
Your accuracy caused me trauma.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you.
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake.
We should step outside and talk. You did well.
She's going to die, isn't she? I mean, maybe. What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
What about Billy and the kids?
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Let's go.
Oof. Oh, that feels bad. It feels very bad. I don't like that in the least. In the least.
Sir, are you classified as human? Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
This door is made of metal. No one.
Let's go. There's no...
That's some good water. Oh shit, I gotta go talk to Everard, right? All right. I can't remember, does the bookseller buy books as well? Oh, it's snowing. Look at that snow effect.
You broke down? The back door? I suppose it's all over now. Just a door? This place is cursed, Detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. I hope you're happy now. Happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well.
Host Almighty, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse.
I thought the curse wasn't real.
Of course you didn't. You're nothing but a policeman. All right. You know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity?
I did not. Didn't see her, but I sensed her presence.
Then it has to be true. I've suspected that this woman-shaped energy must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you see that she lives inside the chimney?
Voices.
Yes, I've heard that. It's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building.
If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something.
You'll think of something, you always do.
Interested in solving this mystery.
Okay, but please, only a few
How does the curse
questions.
manifest?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's the curse of
Financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Was hoping for something more paranatural.
But officer, there's nothing natural about entire companies declaring bankruptcy. I'm talking about cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Yeah, sure.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
What does it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Why didn't you just tell me?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Wow. Void raves. You have new words. Such raves may prove a formidable enemy. Suit up.
Sought help from
Yes,
anyone?
I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building. Even though now I fear it's not enough.
Your pendant part of the wards?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet.
Himian.
Blessed by desert pygmy shamans with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
This lady's a fucking trip.
Yes, the Simonese are very crafty and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here.
The woman looks aloof.
Essence. Yeah, I mean, okay. I finally live my life and interact with that.
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately.
Yes, it is. Well, you did
Alright. Let's go down there. Let's see if this is open yet. Oh, I should equip my... Oh, I have my super pry bar open. Alright, cool. Or equip,
This
not open.
orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner.
Alright, you know what it's time for? Let's see, it's
This orange machine is dead still. Ice groans and howls
Hell
under the
yeah.
strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words "off-site copy" written on its side. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice cream maker.
No ice cream?
A scoop of ice cream would have been nice, yes.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding.
We should take it back to Miss Lukanen killed as soon as possible.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious Philip?
I am curious to know. It's funny you say that. Let's say this. And go find out. Oh, I should probably equip my flashlight. Boop. Wait, what does that do? Let's do that. I'll interact with that in a second. I need to.
Tiles on the cube are like a smooth draw. The speaker comes to life.
Good afternoon. Doc, please repeat. Is this the offset copy? Good. Please repeat the password. No, that's not it.
What does she mean? That's not it. What's the password then?
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged.
I'm afraid we are not doing that.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of
Fortress accident. Thank you.
tiles on the cube.
Alright, I'm out. Oh, wait, did I take the thing with me?
Tiles on the cube.
That's important.
Out.
Let's go.
Both cables are on somewhere, a machine hum.
Oh, I guess I don't need this fucking flashlight out anymore, right? Sure, Dev Lady has the password if she wants it that badly. I mean, yeah, almost indubitably, but like, I was kind of hoping to find out secrets on my own time. Like some kind of secret finder.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
The speakers below are banged up, a pair of found ultras.
Those sneakers, mister.
Only that's madness. Found ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine?
Can't I just buy the sad Concord Samaran speakers? That's fine. What about that?
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
Keep saving that economy.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
I forgot about the frog visor. Oh boy. Alright. Kim's got this weird sort of vibrational thing that he's doing right now, and it's weirding me out. Excuse me. What? Give me that. Sources upstream. A broken pipe? Well, okay, if they're telling me about a broken pipe, that's... artillery broken. Oh. Are they telling me that I need to go to the source? Broken pipe and interact with it.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching unable to piece together. The scattering of bullet holes looks like...
Just run over to the wall and not understand that it's from a firing line. That's okay. Where's my fucking church? I got so distracted. Oh, that reminds me. So that's Inland Empire and Volition, and that's Inland Empire. So these are... That is a strictly better item. Let's go. I'm gonna miss out on the wonderful speechifying, but... Need better stats. More better stats. More stats, more fun. Ooh, I feel my body telling me I need to take a break shortly.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Look, now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait, no. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Put it in yet, it might be dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressing.
How do you know?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. Watch.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out.
Something's very wrong.
Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout.
Here. I found it.
Where?
Hold on.
Tinkering with the unknown. Can I do anything?
Just give me...
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
Oh my god, congratulations. Where is it?
There. In the swallow.
The what?
Think you can help me again?
Fuck yeah.
I need you to go move those water bolts for me. Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Thanks.
Wumpty Dumpty. You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling.
The hell is
wine.
sprezzatura?
And, let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization.
Aww.
And now that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too.
I don't know if I'm gonna hang on to that one, but that's something. Okay, before I figure out the situation with the hole in the world, we're gonna save, and then I'm gonna take a quick little break. I will be right back. Don't fucking go anywhere. Or do go somewhere. But just, like, be back, you know? In about 5 minutes. That's what I got. I'll be right back. I love you. Kiss your dad. Square on the lips. Alright, folks, let's do this. Let's find out how the world is broken and why. Surely this is more important than anything else in the game. Nope, that one. That one. That's the one we wanted. Oh, I'm excited. Alright, what do I do with the bowls?
It's awfully silent again. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor.
What do you want me to do?
It moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Some water spills out of the bowl. The lead programmer sends you and time to run back,
alright.
or maybe walk.
Let's have a crisis.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones.
Ooh.
If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Why did you have him muted in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything.
I am feeling the pressure of cosmic dread.
I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
Like that evil ink that filled the printout, erasing coherence and meaning.
Maybe I'm just tired.
I have to face it.
You're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant takes a step back, and then nothing happens as Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. She doesn't talk. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it. No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right.
Well, you have to...
Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones.
Silence is silence? This can't be it. You should have a listen.
Cold Mama d'Aqua!
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for
That's the
disturbing
one.
neighborhood peace. You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me? I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence. Sure. Let me know how it goes.
Okay, alright, now we're getting somewhere? Oh, baby. The excitement I am experiencing. back? Dead end. Alright. Cares about the dead body, you're changing the world. I'm genuinely like, we're talking about the paranatural right now.
The young man with the tape recorder acknowledges your return.
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Yeah! Spinning out lyrics since the day I was born, and the amount of lyrics I got is against the law.
Alright, great.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Cotman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
Oh yeah?
That's fine. We can manage. We appreciate it. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside.
Oh, they didn't even leave behind anything. Alright. Hardcore! Hardcore to the max! Alright. Is it time? Are we about to revolutionize existence?
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective? You have? Well, what's the name?
Let's go Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
Yep.
Elysium. But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate.
Oh,
the day.
fuck yeah.
Someone turns up the beat.
I'm dancing.
That soft chord gyrating is supposed to be dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express your audio waves?
Am I gonna fucking dance right now?
The speaker setup makes everything sound much
No words,
better,
just dance.
but there's a noticeable lack of something.
Dance fever incoming. I'm gonna ask him about his
It's
hair.
to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Important to you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway, goodbye. Officer.
I am saving before I try dancing. But rest assured, I'm trying to dance.
Hey, man. It's good to see you.
Oh, let's see if I can bump my savoir-faire with
Goodbye, officer.
what I'm wearing first, though, right? Okay, I don't want those shoes. Those are bad for my savoir-faire. Anybody want to dance? Oh, sunglasses. Now we're talking. What is my thing that is reducing savoir-faire? These pants. All right, let's go. What is this?
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
I like regular normal things.
I know you do. These inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this. That's for sure. You're a little more moralist now, buddy. a little more normal, even if you didn't want to be. What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinique.
You must be mistaken. I'm a radical.
A radical centrist. In these bright and loud times where 1,000 frequencies drown one another out, sober thinking is a radical act.
No, centrism is cowardice.
It's time to become a citizen of the kingdom of conscience.
No.
That's a pity. Real democracy was just...
No, I'm just doing it so I can do a better dance. 3%. Let's go.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Thank you, Limbic System.
Puts a grin on your face just to think about it. Salvation.
All right.
Goodbye, officer.
All right, well, I'm changing those pants back. -1 perception. Maybe I don't want -1 perception. Maybe that's not great. What are my other hats? I don't really have other hats. Got a beanie. +1 reaction speed, -1 rhetoric. I have this awful conical hat that feels racist in context of this game. +1 logic, -1 authority, +1 empathy, -1 logic, +1 visual calculus. Yeah, it's gotta be that one. I like that one. Do the bus driver! It's kind of wild. I've only found 2 pairs of pants through this game. Okay. What is my... What are we... How are we living life? The shoes give me +1 perception. That's interesting. Alright. Well, you're gonna save. And then talk to Suna.
Yes, what is it? What? I can't hear you!
How's the project going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well!
This is a pants optional society.
There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers. He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekokata! Thanks! Let me know how it goes!
My friend.
Back to the heavyweight jam. Hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibbity, skip.
No, okay.
Big close. True, hard, full, hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All core! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore! Ah! Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
Feels like you should reply with the very pinnacle of idiocy here, so that things get totally transcendent. But you haven't gotten there yet, so you don't know what to say.
I am the mic enforcer.
Okay.
We're close. True, hard, full, hardcore! Yeah! Lucky Earth.
Okay, I'm gonna figure this out.
Hard, foot, hardcore! Hardcore is internally coherent. Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3, Yekokata, the place to be! Yekokata. We're close. True. Hardcore. Internally. Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3. It's the message, so listen and you will see. We're close. True. Hard, full, hardcore. Internally coherent. All core. All right. Yeah. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job.
I think I'm also a party boy.
Two on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack. The cloud. True. Hardcore.
All right.
Hardcore. Internally coherent. All car. All right. Yeah. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit star.
Okay, party boy does not get me there.
Hardcore. Internally coherent. All car. Gotta get the people. Yeah. Rick.
Okay.
Big close. True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All car.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore. Ah!
I'm a little worried it isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
That would have been good if I'd asked you a question, but I didn't. Now it's just idiotic.
But there was a question. The cloud. True. Hard. Yeah. Lucky Earthskin
Okay,
material.
we're getting there.
The cloud. True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All car.
He furrows his...
Hardcore. The question is, what is the question? But there was no question. The close. True. Hard. Foot. Hardcore. Hardcore to the internally all car.
He furrows.
Hardcore. Is it though? One mind, one spirit.
I'm...
The close.
This is so...
Hardcore. Yeah.
No, I didn't want that.
Spinning and the mountain. The cloud. True. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All car.
He furrows his...
Hardcore. Is it though? What is it? I mean, really?
Question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, right next to the canal.
I think I figured it out.
Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Lungs are for love! Yeah! No nation, but transnation! No war, but class war!
Not a thought reader, but you're a communist?
It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Palaceum. She was a communist, though.
Yeah! With the rebel yell!
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Fair.
Yeah! Reversion imperative!
Unless you were thinking Reversion imperative, right?
But I
now.
was
That's
thinking
fucked
Reversion
up, man.
imperative.
Lying like that. And a cop, too.
Yeah! There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51.
It's a bit much.
Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain.
Wow! Culture cop!
For a moment, you almost think he's going to put his hand down, but that would be ludicrous.
I think you might be right, but how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
I thought the question was, what is the question?
No! This is the answer! What? Guys, oh yeah! He's doing it!
God, I want that voice line for when I'm thinking of something really hard.
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
I know! So does mine!
But there's something else that hasn't failed you.
Just remember, I'm the police.
Dark hardcore! Jermaine Egghead! Basically, yes it is.
Maybe your body can tell you what it's missing. Ooh, I think so.
Yeah! The first page of the second chapter!
Could it be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
Okay, before I have one of these big conversations, let's save.
Vibrations thump. A hawthorn tree en route. He stands on the other real deck is empty. Cables run
Let's
hither
do it.
and thither. On one side, you know it in your lungs where the pressure should vibrate. In your heart that's alone. And in your solar plexus where the hits should land. So does every chordate animal.
What?
It's bass and a melody. A melody is what makes it stick.
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I was hoping you would know.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Nordic music.
He feels ashamed. He can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
It's up to the police to make the beats go harder.
The young man falls silent with appreciation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it. So that Egghead, yeah.
I've got one tape.
Tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Does it? Oh, I know. St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags and the... I knew that! And the mosaic sidewalk.
But it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now.
Does it? Anyway, that's all you... Cupman! To the mega! Yeah! Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter.
Oh no.
Don't worry.
We're gonna be in this church forever.
Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good people.
Oh, thank God. And that does noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec for a special scheduled event. The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment.
Oh, I'm so hyped. This is gonna be tight.
Yes, what is it? Okay, but think you can...
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Hardcore!
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless. Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Doesn't this mean... So I'm gonna go back to my thought that I just had. Doesn't this mean that you could use the music to hit the silence and then hear what's inside the silence?
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically.
Let's fucking go.
Suddenly, your palms are sweaty.
Knees weak.
The church seems cold and large.
Mom spaghetti.
Somehow. There's tightness in your chest. Anxiety.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything. The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on? It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation. He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg!
This is Socialist Mr. Fantastic.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to earth! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Don't panic, it's beautiful.
Beautiful car! Beautiful life!
Eldracore.
Shit! It doesn't stop. Asil, have you?
Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters suddenly.
Whatever you do, don't stop.
But then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again. It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear.
That it wasn't her fault.
They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway. Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary
I
explanation
am
to all this. Or the letter was
riveted.
I've lost my
I am stapled to this plotline.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive. You have an explanation for all this. Somewhere deep in you, you know. The person you were knows.
All right. They put a stethoscope to the universe and heard the heartbeat of God.
You don't have to. You already have.
There you go.
A long time ago. These thoughts formed in you somewhere.
Hardcore! Barry.
Behind the kitchen table. In the evening light. Drinking coffee and smoking. With a friend. And a woman. She was there too. Her hair smelled of shampoo and she was smoking.
What?
The origin point to the pale. It's how it starts. It's baby pale.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
That comforts her.
Oh.
Then what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
Then the Pale is...
Curdling milk.
But the milk, it clearly hasn't started curdling yet. We're here, and the Pale is not.
One day when it's larger, it will
I
be.
understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mole. Erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long...
Well, it starts swallowing. It already started. Starting with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing? Or if it has other effects in addition to sound and data?
An intellectual hunger fills her now.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM
knows how to think this.
The church formed around it, of course.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus. Or a containment facility of some kind, built by the first settlers.
Acting on an instinctual level.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of provincial settlement. Most of them were burnt down during the revolution, or repurposed before, during the suzerain. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but...
Some of them might. A black grain hanging in the air.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here? Even say
I mean, it is entropy.
She already made up her mind when she heard it. Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't only them.
I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities. But no, the artists like the milieu, the writers like the history. I told them.
Or they don't know.
I told them. But no, normal office buildings are bourgeois.
Had this thought.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
Yes, it is very interesting. But I wouldn't say you know. This is a guess. One that's going to have to be proved by anthroponetic scientists.
She falls silent.
Cleaning out the
Windows
room.
through the hole in the stained glass window.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest, some of this I can use to start to explain this to the rest of the team. Maybe I'll...
Man, you will certainly summon.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
Love is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
Yeah! Once the light is on in the universe, it will never go out!
Thank you, Eka. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthroponetic detection to perform in this district.
Tight. That's cool as fuck. What is this? Cleaning out the rooms. Someone's been walking around and I have to do this. I'll spend a point to fucking unlock that. Let's go. That's too... It seems really important, you know?
You've got a sit
With one
between you and me. I don't know if you've noticed this about me.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Andre is busy cutting a cell. The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
Keep pizza away from Noid. This kid's got spunk. Admire that. Did it for mankind.
Okay.
I don't believe you actually think you did it for all mankind. But whatever keeps you in high spirits is okay by him.
What do you think about the
It's
church?
a miracle of carpentry. Their bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more. Dead bodies are perennial
Trees,
plants.
yeah.
Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Spiritual collapse?
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, Cop Man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
You're not a big fan of the anesthetic system?
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history, built and maintained by hundreds of generations, a self-appointed...
Spiritual collapse is my nihilist noisecore project.
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
Yeah.
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
When you have to be on drugs for that, though, I don't need to be a narc.
Your pleasure response was more like, just wondering if he has any.
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
I was getting weird vibrations, too.
We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love.
Mass murder on the floor!
Oh, but she's pretty. Who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days? I do feel there is something terrifying about her. Isn't she supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit? Would you say she was human? I do feel there is something terrifying about her.
She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, That's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin. The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are. I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hate this too.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
She's pretty.
She invented the beauty you're feeling. Seeing her glass cutters and iconographers, then you meet it. It's effective like that, but it is also very soft of core. That so-called beauty of hers.
It's anything but soft. It's terrifying.
You may be onto something, Copper Man. She's got those mass murdering hips.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflow. That can't be healthy.
Oh no.
What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window? Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it.
What style is this church in?
Building critique. Okay.
Mass murdering hips as gender goals. Fuck yeah.
DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm not just a cop, I'm an art cop.
Of course.
What is DeLorean architecture like?
Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out? Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Married shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside. Before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Year after year. Flake after flake. Whitewashed clean. Then covered in green moss. Slowly peeled by the wind. Your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude.
Pre-industrial quantities of solitude.
Fundamental.
Oh.
He means something paranatural. He must...
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well. Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world.
How are you settling it?
Say, Cop Man, I did get to talk to the Crab Man though.
Tiago!
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place.
Fuck yeah.
Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us. Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What did Tiago tell you?
He's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
It's 4.
Casement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the Crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it. I don't know, and it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for.
Yep.
It'll be fruitless though.
The wood
But she did it successfully.
By, outside. Dust.
No, it's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. And if it can't, well, seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance. Like a concentric ring spreading out. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead.
Think there's any merit?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, Copman. Even I have limits. I'm a limited size person. Maybe you can figure things out, Copman.
Why are you so suspicious about
Suspicious
everything?
people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our science synced.
Why? Because he's paranoid.
Paranoid.
Yeah. What are you suspicious of? Everything.
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
This is a good, dangerous line of questioning. You should prod him on.
What are the most suspicious
I
things?
don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Tell me about the left-right
I
business.
prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity.
They really put the spit on Cop, man.
The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray, far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal brain ourselves.
It's our only shit and we fucking suck at
Correct.
He can't help but doubt your sincerity in this matter. There is no other way. You are a police officer.
it. Don't assume I like the status quo because I'm a cop.
Precisely. The status quo doesn't need to be loved.
His eyes flicker.
A life is true if it's free from fear, an internal division among oneself. In others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A Germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore. Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods.
It's always time for plunts.
It's always time for plunsed.
We are very much alive
Oh.
in basic structure. An hard enough beat would
Plunsed.
awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face. His eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly. The young man is dead serious about this.
Noise-based
Many
society.
Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion. Utmost dedication. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. Hardcore!
dedication, something else, superlative.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Oh yeah, sure thing.
Oh, all right. Let's do another quick save.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Aggressive.
No, I'm save scumming this shit. I'm really fucking curious about this.
What's on your mind?
Dedicated, hyperactive, unified. You'll have to add something of your own to understand this list of loosely formed qualities called hardcore. You need your own entry. Make it. Test your limits. Surpass them. Dance till you drop. Dance till you die. If you must.
I am going to truly wreck myself as a machine of modern party in a final showdown between flesh and spirit. See the sunshine, we ain't stopping, keep on dancing till the world ends. I don't seem to have anything to add to the hardcore.
If you fear it, let it happen. Keep on dancing till the world ends.
I wanted to talk some more about this place. Let's
Dead
just...
body, spirit, and the mass murderer. Humanism leads to eating sugar and...
Yeah, okay.
She liked games. Her legacy...
Who isn't
no
accused of
one
mass murder?
Likewise. No one says Jermaine Egghead.
Alright, I said
or
all the things I
Andre.
needed to say.
Okay. Sure.
The
They're
clothes?
hardcore.
That's it?
They're just clothes.
Are they?
It's just a style, you know.
Alright. I need to... Fucking Britney fan over here. I need to go take a quick bio break, which means I'm just gonna run an ad while I'm at it, and I will be right back. My friends, family, and my friends, family, and followers. Hey! Okay, I'll be right back. I totally forgot that the game music was gonna keep playing. I am so sorry about that. Oh. Yo, I stopped it. I stopped it. We're good. Rip. Please help. What do you, was it the music you need help with, or is there something else? Okay. Hardcore aesthetic. It's extremely reasonable that was hurting your brain.
She's whistling a melody.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters, but that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
For
getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone
Good,
doing?
I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Sauna, the programmer. Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour.
What about Suna?
She's a bit odd, I have to say. But earlier today she told me about Welkins. And
Oh,
she seemed
yeah.
oddly happy, like, oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. Beats me. Noid, who knows? He doesn't really answer our... Who do you want to know about? Andre. He takes care of shit. Nothing. Must have taken it as a sign when he found... I've never seen him so psyched about anything, though. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
We're police officers, but we're corrupt, rotten to the marrow. You can tell us about drugs and shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, drugs, shit, fuck. We don't care.
Yes. And yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but he's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean, do? Like, for a living? He's a carpenter. Trained.
Oh.
He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere. Wow, you really have talked to him. Indeed. Noid serves no master but the beat. What do you want to know?
Pilgrimage.
It's just something poor Fallberg kids do every spring. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I not told you I'm a raging alcoholic who recently drank himself into an oblivion so deep he can't even remember what sounds like the biggest street in the city?
Kind of. I'm gonna say yes.
Well, I am.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Yeah. I hope... Who do you want to know about? What do you mean?
Where's he from?
Actually, one time we were out partying somewhere in back. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. Oh, Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. People were sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. We wish you'd been there.
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
He's told me,
And
but what is a
Audience
party
doesn't
boy?
really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
I am the future man. I abandoned rock in the 30s. Stupid rock. No offense taken. Go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very...
I understand.
It is very
People
catchy.
are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you... Anyway.
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again?
Yeah.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again.
It means I don't answer questions about myself. Thank you. Sure.
That ain't gonna happen. Thanks for distilled water. Those are fed bottles. tiny chemistry set. Yeah, I mean, they're making drugs. This is not... There is no question about it.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
I interact with this in a more meaningful way.
Stands above you, a precious and
Alright. Let's go do any of the other 100,000 things I'm supposed to be doing right now, you know? That way? No, I think I want south. More south. I need to go fucking talk to Everard. I have succeeded in putting that off all day. Oh boy. It's just like real life. I can't do anything when I intend to do it. Okay. Get up, go over there. Move. Oh, and I need to go find out what that ghost lady is up to. Oh my word, there's so much happening. I'm gonna go talk to fucking Everard, though. Oh, and maybe I'm gonna try to sell some stuff or something. Where's my...
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says,
No. You need...
Okay, cool.
There it is again. That spectral smell haunting this industrial harbor. And it smells like heavy fuel
communism,
mostly. Because it's an industrial harbor. Years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams.
I can kind of smell dreams being ground down by capital. Oh, it's gotta be manana. Of course it's fucking manana.
Yes, now's your chance to establish contact.
No fucking question is it manana. Also, I haven't talked to this asshole in a while. And I don't have anything new to say, alright. Manana, let's have a chit-chat.
What are wondering, man?
Something important I need to talk to you about.
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so...
It involves our mutual friend, Kraz.
Don't think I've ever met a Kraz personally. Then again, I've never been to Grad. Have you tried a butcher shop?
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
Looking for communists.
Ah, now I see. Can't say I'm surprised. You seem to take the communism seriously. Not a bad thing, mind you. It's good for a man to take time to think about the whole socio-political world picture.
Oh, he certainly likes to take his time with things, especially when politics are at issue.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why?
Honestly, I had a weird dream and now I need to get to the bottom of it.
Chasing a dream, huh? I have to respect that, Boya. I wish I could help. Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
But you union guys were all communists.
Some aren't. It's a big institution, room for all kinds. Comunistas.
Do you think I'm fucking around with my communism?
Institutional boyadero.
There is warmth in his voice when he talks about the Union. Whatever his personal politics, this is his home. All right, So if he isn't personally a communist, he's definitely hanging out with them.
Ah, but you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
Oh, did he say his name was Esteban?
Didn't say anything about his name. Wasn't this sort of encounter where names matter? It was late one night as I was leaving the arbor. He was waiting on the corner in a classic Saramerizian jacket. More like the one you've got there. He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
What does that mean?
No idea. I took it to mean he was asking me to join some sort of underground cell. A very old school organizing technique. The sort of thing comunistas used to do before the revolution.
You tell him.
The same thing I always tell people who try to press some claim on me. I said, every boyadero rides alone.
Sure you do.
I couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer, we finished our cigarettes and he disappeared back into the night. Remember Dobrava and Abadanais.
Remember Dobrava and Abadanais.
And then he was gone.
What are those?
I don't know. Guess not everyone remembers. Been wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk with me. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows this ideologo personally.
Not to interfere in your personal errand, but it might have something to do with that passphrase
Yep,
Cindy mentioned earlier.
absolutely.
The lieutenant nods.
Just in time. The faithful partner arrives with the key that turns the lock. I salute you, boyas, and wish you good fortune on this grand ideological quest.
The man whispers a jaunty tune.
Yep. That's my friend. Oh, what is this? Hypnogamma. Yeah, I'll fucking take it. +3 morale is a lot of morale. Still can't get past him. Do I have anything new to say to him? Nope. And I do not want to interact with him any more than I have to. Because I hate his fucking guts. I should heal? Are you saying that just because I'm talking to Measurehead?
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Remember, Leo, all items are hundreds of, and the same that you already went through the drawers. The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset. Your fingers run over the dial pad. Calling. Calling. Still calling.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
The voice of a youngster on the other end sounds as enthusiastic as that of a man walking towards the gallows.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lummy.
Do you know me?
No. Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Certainly possible.
To extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau?
Listen, I can't help you over the phone.
He thinks you're pulling a prank on him. On the corner of Voyager and Main, a large neon, tiny heels tipped. Suddenly, you feel like you don't want to hear about video rentals anymore.
Kim, I feel sad about Video Revachol 24
That's enough
hours.
for you today. Let's go.
The payphone hangs.
Okay. Yep. Got it. I got a skill point. Right. Oh, you know what? What was the fucking... Close to that. Humpty Dumpty Dom Center. -2 suggestion. Can I hang on to it because it might be helpful, but no. Anything in here?
This is the night.
No, that's the place I was before. All right. The direction that I know I need to go. Whale Fjord in Arden. Oh, you know what? I have a big fancy tool. I bet I can crack this fucker open like its name is Tom Brokaw.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened. You attempt to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was a possibility. Ooh, that's something. Huh. Alright. Oh, no, wait. Let's talk to you first.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble.
Alright, I'm not going to ask him to be more succinct because it's a video game and I can skip his dialogue.
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today? The Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a future and proven to be a true man of the left. You're in my inner circle. You too, Mr. Kitsuragi. We can talk about anything. The strike, the murder.
Hear that? You did it the honest way. You got the real signatures, and now he's happy. I don't know. Your dirty forgery fingers aren't sure if playing this one straight was the right thing to do. Finally, answers. Ask away, son.
There was no fine print, Harry. But I do hope all that construction noise and limited street access encourages some people to move. After a year of that ruckus, who wouldn't?
Oops. Yes.
And when they do, they will have a good place to go. I'm currently working on renovating the buildings near the roundabout into affordable workers' palaces.
Yikes.
So the village is doomed.
You were there. You saw the place. The wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, officers. We are going to reset it. Reset. I have big plans for Martinez. And they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. Harry, imagine a youth centre supermarket church complex. Employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing. Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on. Yes, I do. I got the centre, I got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years, I'll get the church too. The wheels are already turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
There is true indignation in his voice when the pain is true. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
But will you erect a statue of
I'm
yourself?
not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in a zone hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. Oh, I do, Harry. I really do. I'm gonna make the working man richer than Joyce Messier with that vote of yours. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
A true flash of anger in him as he thinks of her.
I got my gun now?
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me. An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy. The one he described as terrifying.
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway, the neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debardeurs Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Who is this old woman?
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore.
There it is again. The pigs.
I, for one, find it refreshing. Finally, someone calls themselves a pig.
It actually sounds extremely bad.
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details.
It sounds like a very disturbed.
I already have.
Oh, cool.
Tonight,
Oh, god damn it, for real?
near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Okay.
More fun stuff.
Maybe I can
Seems
handle
like
that.
You already have fun stuff to do.
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead. Why, a war, of course.
And what do you have to gain from a war?
Victory, Mr. Kitsuragi. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
You're trained military people. Aren't you afraid of your men?
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men. The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
How's this connected to the strike, though?
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
Well?
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
So that's why you haven't let Joyce in?
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance. Tits from her arsehole. It's a local saying. Because we're friends, Harry.
Okay.
Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
How many of you guys are in the Union?
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol.
Are you going to find your new independent
Oh,
harbor?
You mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through? How am I going to replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything.
Clients would take a well-known multinational conglomerate over a local mobster any day.
Sure, some will go, but mark my words. The company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking? Don't be stupid, Mr. Kitsuragi. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Samarin Isola. You don't need to be colonialist about it. All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the tip of the iceberg, though.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad.
Jackals Howl, welcome. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate
We're
that.
all about the large volume column.
Fantastic name. Oh, and Summit Forgery. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We are, holy shit, Space Hobo. Everybody is just here and doing it, and it's great. Ratsky's doing work again. It's entirely likely. Welcome in. We're having some good fun with Disco Elysium. I just figured out how the world is gonna end, and now I'm talking to a corrupt union leader.
We're gonna
I love this
transport
game.
the living daylights out of those materials, Harry.
Only 10 away. We're there.
Can get his
We're almost there.
benefit, and your wacky
He's my best
uncle
friend. He's
doesn't
my
have to
pal.
come off for
He's my homeboy,
esperazole.
my rotten soldier.
And the kids
He's
on
my
the street
sweet
can get
cheese,
speed
my
and
good time
Pyrrolidone.
boy.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Mr. Kitsuragi. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned.
Gratsky, you're a fucking
But
champion.
If I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share, and I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
It's well put together. It's smart.
It's also far removed from my men and the people of Martinez who've put their trust in me. Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbour's turnover, just like the harbour is, but a small part of Martinez.
Go
Let's look at
on.
the big picture. Martinez as a whole. There are little girls out there with dreams of making music. Young mothers who want to start businesses. Models who want to walk catwalks and steel welders who want to weld steel. I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
Let's keep focusing on the drug trade. He was almost admitting to it.
Hold on, I don't want to look at the big picture. I want to look at the drug trade you almost admitted to. I love what you're doing for the working man.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. You have already done.
Can I ask you about specific members?
specific
Let's
union
go.
Members now. You can
No.
bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such a matter. Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do. I'm always happy.
I have other
to
questions?
educate
No,
and
not really.
entertain. Very nice, Harry.
Alright. What's my breakthrough?
The suicide of Kraz Mazov. It's clearly a lie. Kraz Mazov didn't shoot himself. Reaction was on the counteroffensive. The State Day Palace in Mirova was surrounded. He was either assassinated or died in the bombing. You might even have evidence to support this, somewhere in your brain. Mazov was never given a state funeral by the communists. Some people even say the body that was recovered from the ruins wasn't his. There, good. Hero restored to glory. Carry on, comrade.
White check failures heal morale. Alright, that's pretty cool. Forgot about that. Alright, tight. Confront the pigs, get your gun back. Oh shit! Alright. I'm here for it. Where is the follow notifications? How do I get there? Summon. Oh, it's gone. I don't know. What the hell is that? Why did they disappear from chat? That's annoying. I'm gonna just crack that open right now. Crack that Twitch open.
Maybe my gear that pushes the plastic spool through. I don't know. It's an old machine, man. It's
He's
gotta
my
be
best friend.
coming.
He's my pal. He's my homeboy.
All right.
My rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese. My good time boy.
Oh yeah, I'm here. I got it. How do I get out of here? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's tight. Hell yeah. Okay. What are the other... Oh, I need to go find the ghost? The entity? Or just let me... There. Three T's, how idiomatic. Folks don't have to go to the other channel to follow, they just click on the heart that pops up. Yeah! I literally just did that. It's great.
A lorry stuck in the windows up fumes of heavy fuel.
I feel like this woman's a communist. I might be wrong.
You caught me at an hour, and what is that?
Great. He asked the bank's rep about the bail, and now fine then. Just try not to black out again, and don't contemplate. We don't have time for that.
Oh, I'm contemplating, Ken. I'm drawing existential conclusions from this.
Exactly what I didn't want you to do.
No offense, but your partner seems like a bit of an idiot.
Republica, a filterless cigarette from Mesk.
Blacked out from sheer heartbreak. I love it when tech companies make features that are actually useful. Hell yeah.
Neither is spelled transportation. Life is transitory.
I blacked out after a night of heavy drinking. Lost all memory of the world.
Like Gabriel Buenguerro in Pergunte a Poeira. You're the opposite of me, then. I remember everything. Even things I never knew.
How do you remember things you didn't know?
The smell of liquor on Gabriel's lips after the shoot. In the motor park. The roses on the day of Franco Negro's coronation. On the grand stairs of Ryle. The smoke from the Fowling piece when Dolores Day was shot. The look on her face, like an orgasm. The wound in her chest. My hand in my father's hand. Except I never had a father. And I never shot her innocent as Dolores Day.
Isn't that dangerous?
Thought insertion? Dithering? The Grad Catalan Magistral? It's more than dangerous. It's sad. But at first I had to make a living. When you've seen it all go away like that. Rolling off like the sea. And then come back to this? What are we doing here? For thousands of years, Gabriel. It doesn't have to be like this. We can just give up. We can just become a vapor. Like looking into the ocean at night. You cannot see it, but you know it's there.
What does it feel like?
Until it starts. When you are deep enough. Then, for me, it's like autumn. Dark, gray, and orange. The orange of street lights and the color of streets and electric light. It smells like autumn too. It smells terrible.
Nostalgia. Cooped up in the cabin, shaking. Terrible nostalgia. For yourself. For humans. It's too much to bear. She loves it.
In the belly of an airship, behind the steel windows. So you don't look straight into it. It's not advised to look into it.
On this lorry?
No, the same one, a roller. They all are nowadays. Special wheels for connecting to the floor of the hold.
The wheels all small and round. Multi-axle trailers.
Did we just become vapor?
Yes.
No elaboration.
I would rather have what I have than what you have. I would rather have what you have than what I have. I feel I already have what you have in some way.
They say there is a point, one that I have not crossed. In the Pale, super deep. If you stray too far, of course, on the U41A, or in Lomonosov's land, where every step you take is one step further from home, no matter the direction. It's a point you cannot come back from. Your mind becomes so radiant with the past, there is a flip. Instead of writing, it erases memory, nearing some kind of indescribable finale. Maybe you've been down the motorway south? It's a story as lone horsemen tell. Lone horsemen, Harife, not Pale drivers. Way beyond the established Pale that's lit by radio frequencies, where it goes silent and dark, and the process begins, erasure, kilometer by kilometer, in any direction. The motorway south is a road you cannot come back from. No one knows what's at the end. I've only glimpsed the beginning. I've only felt it in the distance when I was a child. A child rowing on the lake. Hosianna.
There is nothing more to do now. She is receding in the clutches of some indescribable scattered emotion. A child descending.
You've fried both your brains enough for today, detective. Let's get some air.
What? Oh, the curiosity. What am I comfortable forgetting? Actual art, actually, yeah. Yeah. Because I'm deadly curious. Give me all the weird paranormal shit forever and forever and forever. Humpty Dumpty.
An old monument.
Wait, that's what. Oh, that is definitely something that would be okay forgetting too. Does not seem to be helping me a whole lot, even though it's the funniest series of words in the human language. All right, let's go find that ghost. Let's talk to this.
Now it's turning into a kind of a... I don't want to talk about that. Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. Thank God I don't know. A friend?
I feel like I've had this conversation.
Youngish
What color hair?
Blue and violet.
Then she may have dyed it again.
I didn't, man.
He still is. Bah. Emotional rhetoric.
Damn, I don't...
We can't.
That's how it always is.
It won't come.
I don't believe you. She's got the darkness in her.
She shared this?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors.
Did this vibe?
Well, it looks like it did now. The way it worked.
The pain it was.
Fuck, man.
He's right. Wait. This guy says push Tommy and it will break his heart. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you?
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy.
Oof.
Imagine it. An explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
Thank you, friend.
I am not gonna fucking break your heart today, sir. Alright, let's go ghost.
thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths.
Yeah.
The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease.
Hello?
You've awakened the entity.
I summon the ghost of the doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you.
You hear a low rumble upstairs.
After you, officer.
Okay, well that was way easy. I thought we were gonna have to convince her or something. Oh, flashlight would be helpful, eh? Oh, that is a person. Colorful dice? Oh, shit. A dice dispenser? Oh, my keyboard battery is dying. That's what's happening right now. It's like, why are you not working right? You don't have power. Boop, boop. Come here. Get in there. There you go. Good job, bud.
Hello, I'm Nia.
Novelty dice maker?
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
What do you mean by Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
Found the nerd.
Mostly.
There's two things in life I know how to find. It's nerds and leftists.
But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking. Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know
I'm
what?
clever.
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Fuck yeah.
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong. Role-playing games? You know the one made by Fortress Accident. Does that count?
I like role-playing games and I need some dice.
My rate is 10 real per. Take a look around and...
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites.
How
I'm a
did
dice
I
maker.
become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
You were all role play?
Not especially.
Oh.
I like working with rare materials and a steady pay.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. She's
Hear that.
thankful for the security they provide her.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you have any cursed dice?
What do you mean by cursed? Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real. Maybe you have some
Let me think
other
about it.
ideas for dice? No need to rush. Take a look around. You wanted nothing really.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here. The lieutenant looks at his notebook.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Daily ruckus.
There's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During
True.
daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about.
She's not sorry to disappoint you.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid. I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is it's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside.
This person values focus above all.
It's an odd profession.
She nods.
Anything else, officer?
What is
We're
this?
inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity
creative.
I heard this place is cursed.
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
She's convinced the place is swarming with malicious
The bookshop
energies.
lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow?
There are hardly any customers who suggest to exploit. You're on the same page as your weird brain bits. Yeah. You exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. The curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail. Even her. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. Right? That.
All right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex. You could say so.
Yeah.
Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
Right. Doesn't really
And
look
then
cursed.
there's me. I've been here for 14 years.
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
Plaisance thinks you're the source of it. A malignant entity.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
The jig is up. Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
Yeah.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
I don't know about
But
that.
I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today? More or less.
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
A hair salon?
I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar.
You wouldn't like it either. A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
Would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair, not even if my life depended on it. Yeah,
I
experimenting.
guess it just wasn't the time yet.
After
It
the
wasn't
gym.
really a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime. Kuno. Who's Kuno?
He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies. Defile dead
Oh
bodies.
yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid. A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was
community
younger,
project work
and
out?
that's why he wanted to start the gym. It didn't.
You should have known it. It's not really full of that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt.
What's up with the
feeling,
broken
"Oh,
windows?"
this one's a mess. Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit
Ah,
that was producing
what?
snuff milias. And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own. It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with
Yep.
real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
What does she mean? To
Uh,
get off on it?
I'm realizing what time it is. I'm gonna finish this conversation and then we're gonna raid out.
Don't worry, the ICP has a
Just
separate
so y'all
division that deals
are on the
exclusively
same
with
page.
license sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those
Wanna make
perpetrators.
stuffed
You mean
animals?
Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist. No, he mostly just did drugs.
But what drugs exactly?
Anything else?
Found creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name.
What?
There were, The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. A Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, and, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier
Glad someone took care of the little
before
guys.
Really? Anyway.
Poor guy. Suddenly, you get a feeling that insects are important to the case somehow. It's hard to say why.
What's with the rotor blades and
They were made
skis?
by a company called Slipstream.
Oh, yeah.
After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is. Sure, it's illegal, but it's not exactly anything extraordinary in business.
They were just the props. Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it.
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal
accident with
their
what
schedules.
do you mean liberal?
The usual. They ran out of money
Yep.
and couldn't. Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Did look impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No.
Showing up to work on time is incredibly hard.
Producing something extraordinary.
Something strains her face.
Anything else?
There's so many things to ask about.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
There was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you...
Fritta does the same thing.
Surprised they showed up to work at all.
They did. They did show up to work, and not alone. There were also acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the ice cream stand. And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear. Of course not. The bear was terrifying. Eventually, Ravachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece.
Oof.
Out of regular fridges.
The bear, I thought the bear was scary.
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
Fuck yeah.
Sounds cool. Scary. But cool.
Megatherion.
Megatherion. A mega wild beast.
It's
an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs.
I do drugs. I've got a vision beast myself.
Well, anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream and...
Little sparkling ember outside its light.
Anything else?
Oh, we've got at least one more question to ask.
Oh, right. I think none of those doorbells work.
The doorbell with the empty name card must
Oh.
That's right. I haven't even written my name there.
Got
As
it.
I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet. It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman?
Said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago.
It's literally a ghost. That's so cool.
It was
Literally.
something else. It was eerie.
No, it was something else. Something eerie.
Pranks can be eerie. Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us.
I saw
No
a name,
solidarity.
East Delta Pinball?
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade. My advice...
Agreed. Pinball.
His disdain for pinball.
You don't like pinball?
Be clearer.
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area.
Sure, I'm listening. I'm pretty
No, those
sure
are all the
it
questions
still
I had.
doesn't
Yeah,
work.
okay.
Sure, I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Let's quick save. Let's
Oh,
try that
sure
shivers,
then.
baby.
Are you looking for a die?
You feel nothing.
No! Fuck off. That is a great opportunity to quit and raid out, which is what we will do. My friends, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your love, your affection, your thoughts, your feelings, your prayers, the delicious stuff that's out there. I don't know where that was going, but we're gonna raid Summit Forgery. Skapow! Because this is a cool ass mini. That's all I got. That's all I got, folks. Tomorrow night, the 2-year stream anniversary. I have much to do to get prepared. Oh, excuse me. I have much to do to get prepared. I need to get Malort. I need to do other stuff too. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. We might get to 250 tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm expecting to be hungover on Thursday. I'm going to make sure I've got some Gatorade, some things to keep me alive, you know? And then Thursday I'll be back painting. I believe I will be doing a double whammy of... Oh, you know what? Let's make it big. Get some Pedialyte while you're out. Oh, I shall. This big robot and this tiny goblin together. I think that's my plan. That's all I got right now, y'all. That's all I got. Thank you so much. Keep it real. Keep it sleazy. But don't keep it real sleazy, you know? A couple Pedialytes. Oh, these are some cool-ass minis. All right. We're going to raid Summit, because these are some cool-ass minis. Catch you later, y'all.
Hey, cheers, what's going on? Yo, congrats on coming up on 2 years. Ratsky was just, telling us about you. What do you get up to all day? What are you working on? How was your stream? What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Working on a Fey Realm Ninja. Always doing 2 of everything so I can keep